Today we're going to talk about the law of attraction in relationships, what it really is and what you're doing wrong that you don't even realize and why it's not working for you. So here's what usually happens. People come in all the time in my office and say, Abby, I tried those tools you gave me. I went home to my partner and they don't work. I tried them and it doesn't work. And here's what's happening. This happens all the time. So you learn some new tool, right? You learn something new that I've taught you, Mine are Fabulous or someone else, and you go home to your partner and you start practicing whatever that tool is. Maybe you start speaking about your feelings or, whatever it is. And what happens though is that your partner doesn't react the way you think they should. They don't start acting differently with you. So you get upset and you think, see, this tool doesn't work. I knew it didn't work. But here's why, and here's how that really is set up. It's the law of attraction. So if you're thinking in your head, which so many people are when they come to me, they're thinking, we've tried things before, they work for a little while, and then they stop working. They think, I can't really change the relationship because my partner refuses to do anything differently. All these thoughts that you have, like, yeah, Abby says this, it seems too simple. Our problems have been going on a really long time. She doesn't really understand how different and unique my life is and my issues. So this isn't really going to work. And what happens is your partner picks up on that vibration. It's a vibration that you put out. Thoughts become things. This is true. Every single thing that my shirt, everything was first a thought. Someone thought of something and it became a thing. We see that. Well, the same thing happens with what you think in your mind all the time. This isn't woo, this isn't crap, this is real stuff, real science. So as you think things, they become things. And we start to put out a certain vibration. There's high vibration emotions, they come from your emotions. There's high vibration ones, compassion, generosity, appreciation, gratitude, kindness, gentleness, humor, fun, all that, thoughtfulness, all that good stuff. And then there's low vibrational feelings like depression and anxiety and upset and overwhelm and frustration and resentment and hate and impatience. All those are low vibration. And you feel the way you think. So those thoughts that I was talking about, that this isn't going to work, we've tried things before, that's what's creating your feelings. And that's what's creating your vibration. So there's sort of a line there from these thoughts, these beliefs, to how we feel, to then what we're vibrating out. And I'll give you this example that I've heard just a million times, and it's a good one, for how this vibration works and why it can be different depending on who you are. So let's say that two guys are trying to learn how to pick up women, and they go take one of those, sleazy classes. Sorry, I'm judging. Okay. They go take one of those classes, how to pick up women. And the two of them go to a bar and they both hit on the same woman over the course of the night. And so they're using the same tools. They went to the same class. They're going to use the same pickup lines. Everything is the same. But one of the guys walks up to the woman and is like, hi, you're really pretty. I was thinking, I definitely am going to buy you a drink, And then another guy comes up with some swagger, right, and a really confident stance and says, hey, what are you drinking? Let me get your next round. And, with that different kind of energy. And they're going to get two very different responses from this woman. Now, you're thinking, well, obviously, Abby, that's so easy. Of course it is. Well, that's what you're doing when you go home to your partner. You're doing the same thing. You are saying something, you might think it sounds very confident and clear and like, I'm trying this tool and I'm really behind it and I'm believing it in the moment. But that's not really what's coming across. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Your conscious brain processes information at a rate of 50 bits per second, while your unconscious brain processes information at a rate of 11 million bits per second. Yeah, kind of crazy. 50 to 11 million. So when you're doing something and you think those little thoughts down there, your partner is picking up on that unconscious, that subconscious vibration, that belief system, those feelings that you're putting out, they're picking up on that. And so they're thinking, yeah, she's being nice now, but let's see how long that lasts, right? And so they're not acting any different because they're kind of waiting for you to stop like you've done before. And sure enough, you're using those new tools. Your partner's not being all, oh, you're the best and I love you and let me be vulnerable too. And now I trust you. And they're not doing all the things you think they should do. So you stop using the tool and you go back to the way you were before. And then your partner thinks, oh, see, I knew it. It wasn't going to be too long. Oh yeah, lasted another week more than I thought, but that was it. And you're thinking he's a jerk or she's a jerk. No matter what I try, nothing ever impacts this relationship. And then you come back to me or someone like me and say, see, Abby, those tools didn't work. And that's not true. You are attracting with that vibrational level this same vibration back. Like attracts like. So whatever you're putting out is what's going to come back to you. You've got to change, got to change those beliefs, those underlying substructures of thought and belief. You have to shift that. And instead, if you thought, I am doing, this is how I am now. I am appreciative, kind, gentle, whatever it is. I am loving no matter what. And you just started being that way, not waiting for what they're giving back, not giving it, I'll give it a week, just being that way. This is who I am in the world. This is how I choose to be. This is how I choose to show up. And you start believing, truly believing, telling yourself over and over, living in that feeling of what it's going to be like when the two of you are laughing together and having fun and you're at ease. What happens a lot, and I'll end with this, is that folks look at someone else's success and go, what did you do? Tell me exactly step by step what you did. And so that you think you can copy it and do it yourself. And that's just like these two guys at the bar. It doesn't work. Instead, I want you to ask more, how did you feel when you were creating that or figuring that out or problem solving that or trying? How are you feeling? What was going through your head when you were X, Y, or Z? Those are the questions I want you to ask. That is how you're going to move the needle. And that is how you're going to change your vibration level up to one of the other emotions so that you can attract, law of attraction, you can attract that same vibration from your partner. Booyah. Drop the mic. That's it. I'm Dr. Abby Medcalf. I help people create lasting change in their relationships, even if their partner won't do a thing. If you haven't yet, you gotta subscribe. I know you want this information to come every week or to know about it every week. Come on, it's the best stuff. I know you have 5 to 10 minutes every week to deepen the connection with your partner. That's it for today. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.